Hello girls, how are you today? I hope you are okay. Well, today's tutorial, as you could have seen in the material I sent, it's about, as you can see behind me now, in a second I'll show you, it's about dependent prepositions. Dependent prepositions are mainly prepositions that come, in this case, after verbs or adjectives, certain verbs and certain adjectives. They normally occur with those words. That's why they are called dependent prepositions, right? They are not prepositions of place, the normal prepositions you know. Yes, they are called prepositions, but they accompany, as you can see, verbs and adjectives. So let's take a look at the notes I sent you today. Look here, the page you're supposed to pay a look at today. Yes, you see that it reads verb dash, right, adjective, yes, stroke adjective plus prep. As you can see in my booklet, I separated very clearly the ones that were verbs, because you see that you have first the prep, about, at, for, in, of, on, to, with, and then the verbs that commonly occur with those prepositions. Yes, do you see that? All right, so you'll pay a look, you'll read, yes, these preps and the common adverbs that occur with these preps. For instance, you can say argue, agree about, argue about, boast about, dream about. You can say blame something on someone, or concentrate on, or congratulate someone on, right? So they are the common mistakes that we often make. You know, they clarify the mistakes that we often make with when using prepositions, right? You say congratulate about, well, no, it's on, somebody on passing an exam. So you should know this. Mainly, why are we looking at this, into this right now? Well, referring to the exam, this is going to be very useful when you have to complete with one suitable word. That is part 2 of the use of English section of the exam. Yes, so this is very, very important for that. Or when you have to do part 1, that is multiple choice, and you have several choices and you have to choose one. Yes, remember what you have been doing, yes, in mocks. Well, for those types of exercises, this is very useful, knowing the right prep, of course, for writing and for speaking. Yes, but mainly when you have to complete with one suitable word, knowing preps is key, right? To know what word should go in that gap. So first of all, we have the verbs that are commonly followed by these prepositions you see there: about, at, for, in, of, on, to, and with. Secondly, you have the adjectives. Yes, the group of adjectives. You see that I divided verbs and adjectives, right? Because here it says verb and adjective, right? So these are the adjectives and these are the verbs, right? So in the case of the adjectives, you have the typical adjectives that are typically followed by these preps, right? For example, annoyed about, anxious about, certain about, or you can say absent from a class, different from, she's different from everybody else, interested in, for instance, some of them, keen on. You know how to use them because you've already studied them, right? So, and these are a bit more. You have not only the ones you know, but others. Angry with. Some are, you can sense which preposition to use, but you have to study this, read this, you know, acquire this, make this a common thing for you. So angry with, annoyed with, bored with, right? Some others are more specific, right? That you know. You must know which prep is used with that adjective. For instance, famous for, late for, ready for, sorry for, bored, shocked, surprised. Notice that in the case of these adjectives that are followed by are past participle adjectives. What do I mean? Bored is the past participle, yes, of that word. Shocked, surprised, okay, amazed, and so on, all right? The past participles adjectives, yes, the adjectives that are past participles and are used as adjectives normally take that vibe, okay? So when you go through this material, remember this. That's why I made the distinction between verbs and adjectives, and these are the common prepositions following them. Yes, after you've listened to the song, to the sets of songs with prepositions, yes, that sets the tune, that paves the way to this material. Read the material and, well, work through the first 3 exercises. Should you have any questions, ask me, okay? We will soon meet live, okay? So be on the lookout for my notifications. I'll let you know when we'll see one another's face, okay? Right, so hope you are all okay. If you have any questions, you ask me. Ask Miss Flor, right? I said ask Lucy, okay? Ask me, okay? Well, lots of love and keep on working as hard as you have been doing lately. I'm very proud of you. Bye, sweeties.